Okay, are you guys ready? We're gonna watch Warcraft's new Master Manipulator.
At BlizzCon 2023, the new WoW expansion, War Within, was announced.
Ooh.
And with it, they revealed that the character Xal'atath would be playing a large role within the narrative.
They will
She's
be
hot,
led
though.
by someone we were first introduced to in Legion.
Ooh.
Xal'atath, a harbinger of the void.
Who the fuck is that? If you haven't been deeply...
Did someone actually say that? Wait, if someone actually said that, that's insane. But also the fact that there was no pop is just kind of also crazy. That is so fucking funny. No, okay. Well, it would have been hilarious. I'm just saying. It would have been fucking hilarious. But was there like... Everyone knew who she was. Okay, but was there like actually like, you know, no pop whatsoever? There was actually... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You know, that's fine then.
in tune with Warcraft's narrative over the past 8 years, you will have no idea who this character is that has been built up since the Legion expansion. Hell, even if you've been playing the game since then, getting the full grasp of this character's story is difficult for most players.
Not the
In order
knife
to
throw.
understand the full scope of her influence, you'll need to learn about the alarming amount of events this rogue servant of the old gods has took part in Warcraft's history. The history of this mysterious entity dates back to the Black Empire of the old gods. Xal'atath is a sentient blade whose exact origins are unknown. She is trapped within the weapon, and some of the more outlandish claims say that the dagger was crafted from the claw of the old god Yasharaj.
Oh.
Or she is just a forgotten old god herself.
They will pay for what was done to me long ago.
The Black Empire would ultimately be crushed by the Titan Forged and their constructs, but
Oh,
Xal'atath
right.
eluded their imprisonment and began to influence the history of Azeroth in rather clever ways.
I long for the day our masters can truly pass into this realm.
The first event she influenced was in the ancient city of Zandalar. Within the troll capital of the world, Xando, a Gurabashi witch doctor, felt slighted after being outperformed by his rivals.
He canonically lost the dance battle. Trust.
This one shows promise.
Ooh.
That is when Xal'atath materialized, promising the meddling witch doctor indescribable power to outshine his foes. You see, Zandalar was almost a perfect environment for the trolls. They had everything: lush jungles, plentiful food, dinosaurs, god dinosaurs, and the trolls were by far the biggest superpower on Azeroth. But there was just one place they could not go to. It was a large black mound of stone that no one was permitted to travel to because of its bad vibes. Obviously, Xal'atath convinced Xando to travel there.
Watch now, as a weak mind gives way to darkness.
Oh yeah, she also convinced him to sacrifice his followers there in a blood ritual, and oh yeah, also drive the blade deep into the stone.
No. Oh shit.
Turns out, it wasn't just a big black stone. It was an ancient old god monster called Kithix, and this event marked the beginning of the Aekir in Troll War. This Apple of Eden type of scenario is one of my favorite parts of Xal'atath's lore, and the dagger's influence would spark a series of events, like the trolls chasing the Aekir across Azeroth, some of them turning into night elves, and eventually blowing up the whole world.
Such arrogance, even for a long-lived elf.
Wait, so the elves are actually just bugs that got evolved? That's crazy. I mean, I guess, but also, huh?
Now, did Xal'atath know that was gonna happen? Probably not, but there was clear intentions to the chaos she caused.
Trolls.
There is mention of Xal'atath being in the possession of the Naga for some time after the Great Sundering, but the details of this moment in history are currently unknown.
It took ages to make my return to the surface after the Sundering. The Naga can be so possessive of artifacts.
The next moment in history Xal'atath appeared, she helped by sending us into space to introduce us to today's sponsor. And oh my goodness, is that the USS Enterprise?
Wait,
Star Trek
what?
Fleet Command is an award-winning MMO where you get to explore the vast expanse of space with the most iconic characters from all of Star Trek's amazing franchises.
Hell yeah,
In
brother.
This free-to-play
Get
experience
that bag.
available on mobile and PC devices, you'll explore an open world participating in epic space battles with
Hell yeah,
players
brother.
all around the world where you have to put your strategy to the test. Star Trek Fleet Command is constantly being updated, and in December, they're introducing a new wave defense mode, new missions, and my personal favorite addition, new characters like
Oh.
Luther, Sloane, Riker, and Diana. Now is the perfect time to become the commander of your own starship and jump into the game by scanning the QR code on your screen or clicking
Guys,
the link
I'd
in the
scan the
description
QR
down
code.
below. Once in game, use the promo code WARPSPEED for bonus in-game items. Thank you, Star Trek Fleet Command, for sponsoring this video. Back to your regularly scheduled content. The next moment in history Xal'atath materialized was thousands of years later, specifically 230 years before the Dark Portal. At this moment
Ooh.
in time in the Eastern Kingdoms, the tensions between the three dwarven clans was high as they fought over who would be the ruler of Ironforge. The
I gotta ask, is that like the dwarven is that like the dwarven dance? Is that like canonically the dwarven dance? Because my favorite streamer, you're lying to me. But really? I don't know. I feel like even like battle passes in games, right, tend to be like really fucking good. Oh, it's just a chicken emote. Oh, okay. So I thought it was like a dance. Like, okay, what is their canonical dance then?
The Dark Iron Clan was currently dwelling within the kingdom of Tharzan, led by Sorcerer Thane Tharzan and Empress Modgood. Modgood
Ooh.
had a penchant for rare artifacts and had employed multiple treasure hunters to retrieve such prizes. One day, a Dark Iron Dwarf handed her a mysterious cursed weapon named Xal'atath. The Empress spent several days locked in her chambers to discern the secrets of the weapon. After a few days, she left to go search for the treasure hunter who had given the weapon to her to ask some questions. But that is when she realized no one could find him.
Oh.
No one could remember his name, or even his face.
Oh shit.
Jump forward to the War of the Three Hammers, and Modgood uses the weapon in her assault of Grim Batol. The weapon cursed the city, unleashing dark apparitions on their foes and corrupting the dwarven fortress and her own soldiers. The Dark Iron Dwarves most affected by this curse turned into the Skarden, animalistic cursed dwarves who run on all fours, can climb walls, have sharp teeth, scales, and stinky breath. Now, these creatures have never been seen in-game and were originally supposed to be added in the Grim Patol dungeon in Cataclysm, but were later replaced by Trogs. Still, there are a few items suggesting that they still exist in the universe, so perhaps we'll see them return in the War Within expansion.
Okay.
Back to Grim Patol, Kadros Wildhammer and his clan fought.
It's the guy who got replaced, right? It's the guy who got replaced. Oh, they're in the new expansion. Okay. So they're not like a forgotten character then. Hell yeah. I love how like we're watching a video and like they're talking about dwarves again. I didn't know. It just kind of like happened. Similar name, different guy. Okay, never mind. I thought I was finally getting a handle on who was who. Now I'm not. Oh my god.
Fought their way through the Cursed City, heading straight towards Modgood and
Yeah.
confronting her personally. But when they reached
Get her
her,
ass.
Modgood reached for the cursed blade, only to have it vanish from existence, sealing the Empress's fate.
Oh.
After Modgood and the Dark Iron's defeat, the remaining few fled, and in a desperate attempt to win the war, Sorcerer Thane Tharzan summoned Ragnaros and horribly underestimated the Fire Lord's power as he destroyed the city of Tharzan, created the Black Rock Mountain, killed the lead sorcerer, and enslaved the rest of the Dark Irons.
Oh, that's not good.
Ragnaros was also under the influence of the Old Gods. So again, was this all a part of Xal'atath's plan to spread the power of the Void across Azeroth? Maybe, I don't know. The next time in recorded history Xal'atath materialized was 230 years later when the Dark Portal opened. While the humans attempted to push back the rampaging orcs, they studied the strange dark magics their warlocks possessed. A human priest named Natalie Seline heard rumors
Okay, she's kind of hot, whoever Natalie Seline is. Holy shit.
that the orcs had a powerful forbidden blade and sought out the weapon. During this investigation, she would eventually find the weapon and...
The caterpillar has become the butterfly.
Oh!
She is all but ours now.
Immediately after touching Xal'atath, Natalie came to the conclusion that this was just far too powerful to be destroyed, and that she should keep it. You know, just like study it. That's all. Just study. Through the blade, Natalie was one of the first humans to learn how to wield the powers of the Void. And by the Second War, the priestess was using the weapon against the Horde invaders and teaching its power to her loyal followers.
No.
And while the Void is powerful, its corruption can also be all-consuming, and Natalie entirely forsook the powers of the light and fully enveloped herself in shadow. Her followers
she's
were led down the
cooked.
same dark path, and in their insanity, they believed that Natalie was hiding the blade's true power from them. Her followers killed the priestess in her sleep and stole Xal'atath, never to be seen again. But plot twist. Natalie actually pulled her spirit into the Void before she died, and years later her teachings of the Void would be discovered by the Forsaken, who started the cult of Forgotten Shadows. And they would later resurrect Natalie in the Legion expansion. But again, did
hell yeah?
Xal'atath plan for all this? Did she plan to fall into the hands of Natalie, teaching the humans the true power of the Void and spreading its corruption? Again, maybe. I don't know.
Cultists, hell yeah.
That was the next time Xal'atath appeared, when Shadow Priests are sent to Tyr's Glades to obtain their artifact weapon. They are specifically sent to the Tomb of Tyr and slay a Twilight's Hammer cultist and use the blade to consume the essence of an old god minion.
Yes, the blade is right. I am unstoppable.
Oh my god,
With
no.
this weapon, I can do anything. Anything!
Weak and pitiful. The Twilight Father did not dare wield me, for he knew the price of failure.
Oof.
You, on the other hand, yes, I foresee us doing great things together.
I sure don't.
And I will aid you. For now.
Throughout the expansion, Shadow Priest players form a close bond with Xal'atath as they explore the Broken Isles and defeat the Legion. All the while, the Blade is whispering about the events taking place before them.
From birth, pit lords are oversized and stupid. Somehow, the Legion manages to magnify both traits. Suramar, its noble citizens.
Wait, is this Blade low-key kind of like a big fucking hater? Is this Blade honestly just a fucking hater? Cause like, holy shit, the things that she's saying, what is this? Yeah, she's like gossiping like crazy. Holy shit, okay, I kind of love that for her.
Hi besties, it's me, Miwa, and if you're enjoying today's video, please consider subscribing, okay? Like, please, 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 times 1,000,000,000. I'm like really asking this of you, Nick.
Not low-key, she's high-key a hater. You know? That makes sense.
Greedily slurping at their world's very lifeblood. Really? These thugs of Sargeras are so interchangeable.
Oh my
This
god.
one's good with his axe. Oh, how unique. Can you taste it over there? The sweet nectar of madness. Ah, this place is swollen with it.
And during this expansion, players would fall in love with the sultry talking blade, and Xal'atath would earn the name Naifu.
Guys, are you in love with her? If you are in love with her, drop a 1 in the chat. Not your wife, not your Naifu, not your Beyblade. No, but I've never played Priest. Oh my fucking god, the number of 1s is crazy. You guys are hella down bad for her, huh? Yeah? Oh my god. I kind of love this for you guys. You know what? This is your queen, and I respect that. We're trying to see how many people in the chat really love, your Naifu. I don't recognize her from the ankles up. It's a knife. I don't think she's got ankles. I've got the feet on standby. What is this?
Also, Beyblade. At the end of the expansion, Sargeras stabs a giant sword into the world, and player characters bring the power of their weapons into the giant sword to stop its corruption. And lore-wise, Xal'atath is either misplaced or disappears from the player character's possession. Somehow I'm not surprised.
No, stop. The murder hobo's fucked up again? Wait, be for reals. The fucking murder hobos fucked up one more time. Can we do like a... Okay, I'm gonna do like a counter for the number of times bad things happen and it's all because of us.
But in the next expansion, Battle for Azeroth, players can stumble upon a questline involving Xal'atath. Now, any class can do this questline, but Shadow Priests have unique voice lines with Xal'atath during these quests.
Okay.
Strength failing. I need blood. Souls.
When they first find the
yeah,
blade, it's
lady,
off
I
the
got
remote
you.
island of Stormsong Valley, and they must kill mobs to restore Xal'atath's power.
How glorious it is to be renewed. Though I haven't forgotten your callous misuse of me in Xal'atath.
Ooh.
Such a waste of potential. It pleases me that we have a chance to spend more time together. You should know that of my many companions, you were my favorite.
I get it now, guys. Whatever she's putting down, I understand it now, guys. Hold on. Now I get it. Now I understand. She is like flirting with us hardcore, and you know what? She might be the only person in like WoW who like really wants us, huh? Ooh.
Oh, you're just saying that, aren't you?
We will accomplish remarkable things together, you and I. Magnificent things. I realize it may be disconcerting to converse with a weapon. Be at ease. I merely wish to see you reach your full potential.
She wants me.
Xal'atath convinces the player to collect 3 artifacts to stop the Naga from conjuring a giant storm. This process involves killing a worshipper of the void and possessing her body so Xal'atath can take a corporeal form.
Oh, okay.
Yes. It's been so long since I took a mortal form. This body is pleasing.
And she's hot?
Don't you think? I knew you were the right choice. Your strength and courage
I get it now.
compelling. Once again, you prove deserving of my admiration. Such a worthy champion.
She admires us.
It is
Oh.
no mere coincidence that our paths intersect. You are meant to find me. I was meant to find you. A grand destiny lies before us. Surely you sense it as well as I. Join me at the precipice of oblivion. There, the way will be opened. There, our path shall be revealed.
After collecting 2 other relics,
I'm just saying, after this, I am uninstalling Tinder and I am downloading WoW Retail. You know? Fuck Tinder, right? Am I right? WoW Retail is where it's at. What the fuck? Xal'atath ASMR when? I know Blizzard needs to like drop that shit ASAP. They just need to drop that shit like right now. Oh my god.
Xal'atath sends players to the Shrine of Storms, where... Hey, wait.
Oh?
We collected these to stop the Naga, right?
Hear me, God of the Deep.
I
have brought you the opener, the bringer of truths, the torch that lights the way. Honor our bargain. Free me to find my own fate.
This is 100% the player character throwing because they got like hella horny. This is 100% the player character throwing because horny. This is so fucking funny. This is actually so fucking funny. How come you don't talk to us like the knife? You want me to talk to you like I'm the knife? Brother, I don't even have that level of riz. What are you saying to me right now? We actively threw, and I don't even blame the player character this time, guys. I completely get it. You would 100% do the same, don't you dare? I'm not shaming. I'm saying this like one instance of us throwing is completely justified because understandable. Have a nice day. This is so funny. I honestly I feel like most of WoW is just people fucking up because they got like extra horny or down bad. This is so fucking funny. Hi guys.
But the blade must
A fair exchange.
Uh.
My dear friend. We
Ooh.
will meet again. I am certain of it.
She's leaving us? She's leaving us? What? That is so. We gotta get our Naifu back, guys. This is fucked up. We gotta go get our Beyblade back. I can't believe she's leaving us. I don't want to say it, but that looks like something. I don't want to say it, but that looks like something. Nope, 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 nope. God, we're getting pierced too. That is insane.
Turns out, Xal'atath actually tricked us into collecting the relics to fully separate her soul from the blade of the Black Empire, and cursing us with the gift of N'Zoth, which doesn't actually do anything other than a cool visual effect and some whispers of the old god infiltrating our mind. Later on in BFA, Xal'atath, the blade, not the lady, falls into the possession of the Horde, then Tunathanos Blightcaller, then the Queen Ajara, then Wrathion, who then used it to defeat N'Zoth. Does that sound like a whirlwind of story? Yeah, it is, and it's far too complicated to expand upon right now. Point is, after the defeat of N'Zoth, Xal'atath, the blade, not the lady, has disappeared once again. So Xal'atath the lady and Xal'atath the blade have been lurking in the background, and finally in the new expansion, War Within, Xal'atath will be returning as one of the main antagonists. And trust me, I'm looking forward to see her return, but I think Xal'atath also highlights a very strong weak point in WoW's storytelling. The storytelling of Xal'atath is told to players in the Legion expansion, which came out 8 years ago, and is only told to one of the 36 specializations in the game, and then her story is continued in the next expansion with an optional quest that can easily be missed, so you only know about the presence of Xal'atath if you are a highly specific player or you seek information about WoW lore. Like
oh my
watching
god.
This video.
So you only get her quest if you're basically like a hyper nerd then? Is that what he's saying? You will only get the Naifu quest if you are like hella nerd. Like the Omega nerd then. That's us, by the way. I mean, I'm not really shitting on us because, you know, that'd be kind of sad, but we're watching this video. It's literally us. Fuck.
Thanks for watching, by the way.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you've gathered quite the group of followers.
Damn. So, all I've learned about the Master Manipulator is that we are just down bad, like hella down bad.